Welcome back. We've been hearing from the candidates this morning. Let's take a moment to go through what we heard. Senior political correspondent Crowley joins me here in Harlem this morning, breaking down what the Democrats talked about. One of the key issues this morning that we heard from Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton on health care. It seems like while they are quite similar, Barack Obama is not going as far as just saying that people would be mandated to get it if they can afford it. Hillary Clinton is, although it's still unclear exactly how that would be enforced. But who's winning on this issue, and is this an issue that would sway voters?
Well, they think, meaning in the camp Hillary, they believe this really is a winning issue because she goes out and says, you know, this is a basic, fundamental democratic issue. We've got to start with universal health care. He sort of pushes back, as you hear, and says, listen, I have universal health care. That's where they're going. I think Democratic voters look at this and say they're both headed in the same direction. While there are issues in this campaign that divide them, they're about 95% in agreement about these issues, and they're 100% in agreement as to the direction they want to go. So in the end, I think Democratic voters come to the polls and sort of say, you know, we have this one candidate who is campaigning on experience. We have another who promises to turn the page. Which direction do we want to go?
You also, when we were talking briefly before the break, said that, you know, for the Democrats, it's also the issue of who can win it for us this year. And how do the candidates prove that at this point?
Absolutely. I mean, it's all about electability at this point. And because in the end, what Democrats want is to win the Oval Office. So they are looking at who's the toughest. And that's why you see Barack Obama now talking about John McCain, about electability. You hear him saying, you know, we don't want someone who's divisive. Read that, Hillary Clinton. She talks about how battle-worn she is, how she knows how to go after these Republicans because they've come after her. So they're both, in their own way, saying, I'm the more electable. And that, in the end, is really what Democratic voters want to know.
Dug up all the dirt they could possibly dig up on me, and now they're going to go after the fresh meat.
Right.
The other interesting element about this is just the way that the Democratic primary caucuses and primaries play out. It's a different situation in terms of gathering delegates. So what does that mean, and who gets the advantage if that's the case?
You know, first of all, it's so arcane. As you know, it's almost impossible to explain. But basically, what candidates can win a state and still lose the delegates because it's proportionally by district. So what we have to look at tonight is, first of all, who wins the states, because in some ways that's the headline. You know, in these 20-something states, so-and-so wins 11 or 12. But the bottom line is that they need 2,050 votes to win this nomination. So they're all counting delegates, and I have to tell you, they are counting delegates district by district. It's why you see Barack Obama in New York. Probably Hillary Clinton will win New York, but if he can suck off enough delegates, then, you know, he's got something there. Same with Illinois. They, in fact, think that New York will cancel out Illinois, obviously his home state.
It is interesting today that all of the four possible presidential hopefuls, all of them are Super Tuesday states today, or from Super Tuesday states.
Right. And so you start out thinking, okay, at least, you know, here I can do well.
Somewhere.
Exactly.
Candy, great to see you as always. Thanks.